Meeting call to order. Roll call.
Dr. Robinson? Here. Mr. West? Dr. Bunt? Here. Mrs. Blair? Here. Mr. James?
Here. Everybody's present. Except Mr. West. Can anything on the agenda need to be added or taken off at this time? If not, can we get adoption of the agenda?
I move for adoption of the agenda as printed.
Okay, we move in second. All in favor? Aye. Passes 4-0. Public comments, are there?
There's one, Miss Jackson, Mr. Fields going to get her, because she was at the front. Birthday. So she should be walking down. She is walking down.
Ms. Jackson? You ready for this? Ready?
Ah, look at my sisters.
Welcome, ladies, come on up. Go ahead, Ms. Jackson. First. Yes, you first.
To the Natchez-Adams School District Superintendent, Assistant Superintendent, Board President, Board members, and all in attendance. Good afternoon. I am Berthenia Rose Jackson, President of Natchez Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. If there are other chapter members present, I ask that they will stand with me at this time. We want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of today's agenda. Over the years, a wide range of programs addressing education, health, international development, and strengthening of the African American family have evolved. In realizing its mission, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated provides an extensive array of public service initiatives through our 5-point programmatic thrusts: economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical and mental health, and political awareness and involvement, social action. The goal of our Political Awareness and Involvement Social Action Committee is to equip our community with the knowledge and skills needed for meaningful participation in the political arena. Through a range of activities, discussions, and educational resources, we aim to inspire civic engagement and empower individuals to take action. We want to be a part of what you are doing and offer our organization to provide support in programs implemented by this entity, which will foster greater collaboration between and among the school district, the city, the county, and the community. We are willing to work with you in every aspect to ensure the success of these programs that are in the best interest of our community. Again, we thank you for allowing us to be a part of your agenda.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay. All right, recognition and presentation 5.1.
Mr. James, members of the board, you have in your board packet the career coaching's report that outlines the activities that they have engaged our students in. We're just excited about the opportunity that they, the work that they do with our young people They have worked with students to prepare resumes, apply to colleges. They're working on FAFSA applications soon. So just bringing in a number of community members who are sharing their career pathways with our students, so that we're expanding the experiences and the exposure of our children and helping them to make wise decisions for their lives. So we're just excited. And again, those reports are there for you.
Okay. What about 5.2?
Mr. James and members of the board, we do have a presentation from Mr. Booth and Caroline Ingram from the Trees Mississippi Planting Project. We have been working, the district has a committee that has been working hard with them on this plan, so they're going to present it at this time.
Hi everybody, my name is Caroline Ingram. I'm on here with my coworker Misty Booth. We apologize for not being able to be there in person today, but we've got workshops up in North Mississippi bright and early tomorrow, so we had to join remotely. I don't know if I can share my screen, but let me see. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
So, today I'll present on the, let's see. All right, so we worked with the Tree Planting Project Committee, which was Tony, Mr. Fields put together for us, and we worked with administrators and teachers and helped put together this plan that we initially pitched to y'all, or started working with the school system on back in June, I believe. But there were about 4 workshops that we worked with the Tree Planting Project Committee, and went around the school, and we decided that we would do planting projects at both the high school and the middle school. Throughout those workshops, we did some visioning, we talked about the use of the space, and we came up with these conceptual designs, which we presented to the community, mostly the students, on the 6th of October, the school's community career fair. And so we just want to go ahead and present that to y'all today. I sent Tony a link, so I don't know if y'all have copies of the plan, but those can be given to you so you can see it better. I don't know how well this is showing up, but you can see that stuff. You have a copy? Excellent. So you can see it's a very simple site plan. We positioned the trees. It indicates whether it's going to be like a larger canopy tree, and gives you some information about the potential types of trees we'll be planting. Gives you some information about the spring and fall colors. When we presented it to the students that came through, they were very interested and engaged. Many of them were. A lot of them signed up to be volunteers. And so I'll show y'all the one for the middle school. That one's harder to see, but we've planted trees. We're proposing trees throughout, and then some of the courtyards we're proposing some more trees, and then some screening around the county barn. But you can see that the legend is kind of the same, showing your canopy trees, your spring, fall, different colors. And again, this was put to the students, and there was very positive feedback. And then there's some members of the community that came through, and everybody was really happy to see trees on the campuses. And then finally, I just put together a few pictures of the open house. We did a tree planting with the homecoming court, had somebody come through dressed as the Lorax, and we had some really good engagement with the students, and they had a lot to say. We gave away trees, and there were some kids that were really happy about it, and I hope that we were trying to push the environmental sector jobs on them, so maybe we'll have some kids going off to college wanting to go into the sciences. So that's kind of our short spiel. And if y'all have any questions, we're going to take those now.
It looks great.
Okay,
Thank you for putting those Japanese maples out. They're beautiful.
We're gonna be beneath the shade.
So the board does not have any questions, so we again thank you all for working with our team to come up with this conceptual design, and so we are excited to see this design come to reality at our campuses.
All right, we thank you so much, and we can't wait to start working with the students on some tree planting.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'd like to thank
Thank
Mr.
y'all.
Fields for taking the lead on this. Trees are not my thing. And I don't think they're his, but he stepped up to the plate, so thank you.
Appreciate it.
okay. All right. Okay, item 6, approval of minutes. Approval of September 16, 2025 special call meeting minutes and approval of September 16 regular meeting minutes. Can you do that?
So moved. I second.
We've been moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
It passes 4-0. Item number 7, anything in consent item that you would like to move to action item? If not, can we approved?
I move that we accept all of the consent items.
Second.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes 4-0. Okay, 8.1.
Good afternoon, Mr. James, members of the board, Ms. McDonald, Mr. Kinley, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Field, and Dr. Bernard. On behalf of the superintendent, the Office of Human Resources is presenting the Personnel Board Report for Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Are there any questions in regards to any of the personnel report items or the personnel FYI information that you have before you?
I move for approval of the personnel report. Second.
Been moving second, all in favor? And it passes 4-0.
Thank you.
8.2.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the board.
Good afternoon.
Oh, all right, Superintendent, legal counsel. We have item 8.2 in front of you, which is the approval of claims dockets and the acceptance of financial reports. Included within the information are the claims dockets for September the 9th and September the 19th. Also, the September 25 financial reports along with the departmental expenditure budgets are included also. I'll pause first to see if there are any questions before getting to the superintendent's recommendation.
Any questions?
If there aren't any questions, it's the superintendent's recommendation that the board approves the aforementioned claims dockets and accept the required financial reports included in your packets.
Okay,
So
can we,
moved.
can we get a second?
Second.
Been moving second, all in favor? And it passes 4-0. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
8.3.
Mr. James, members of the board, Superintendent McDonald, Assistant Superintendents, Mr. Fields, and Dr. Morrison. 8.3 is the approval of the 2025-2026 Adams County Juvenile Detention Center Policies and Procedures. Title I, Part D, which is a federal fund, is a discretionary subpart of subpart 1. It is the state agency formula grant which funds juvenile detention facilities. Our county, Adams County, has one of several juvenile detention facilities in our county. In alignment with state and federal guidelines, there are policies and procedures outlined in this handbook that detail exactly how a JDC or a juvenile detention facility should be run. So for the Adams County Youth Court Juvenile Detention Facility, the Natchez-Adams School District presents to you their handbook outlining state and federal policies and procedures. It is recommended that the board grant approval to enter into a memorandum of understanding or MOU with Adams County Youth Court for providing educational services to students housed in the Adams County Juvenile Detention Center. And if you have not had an opportunity, I would implore each board member to visit our JDC. We have staff there who are truly invested in the education of our children. Nawana Daniels, exemplary teacher. Carolyn Morales could actually be a teacher herself. She is the case manager, administrative assistant, and the OCD person who ensures everything is kept on track. Coupled with Henry Upshaw, who is paid through Adams County, and Christy Stewart, just a wonderful team to work with who are truly invested in our precious children who have gone a little off track and are being temporarily detained in that site. They are invested in our children. And our superintendent has taken it a step farther this year. She's ensuring that SEL services, social emotional services, are being provided to those children. So I'm sorry, approval of our JDC policies and procedures manual. Thank you.
Okay.
How many children do we have over there, can we say?
It varies. It varies daily. Never more than 10 at one time.
Okay,
Very small population.
okay. So 15 Chromebooks?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
State guidelines actually says they have to have a small ratio of student teacher ratio.
Second.
It's been moved second, all in favor? And passes 4-0. Okay, 8.4.
Item 8.4, Mr. James and members of the board requesting approval for student out-of-state travel. We know our band has quite a bit coming up, Christmas parades, Mardi Gras parades, Battle of the Band. So we're requesting that they be able to travel to Vidalia, Faraday, New Orleans, places like that. They're also requesting to do a trip to Texas. The Booster Club is working hard to fundraise for that event, and we definitely want to see them be able to do that. Also, out-of-state travel for Natchez-Adams College students to visit LSU. So it is the superintendent's recommendation to approve that out-of-state travel.
So and I see the Texas trip will be covered by the Booster Club.
Yes.
So what are they going to Texas for? What are they going to do?
This is for a battle of the bands. They were, they heard our band somewhere and said, we got to get Natchez there. Our
They
band
probably heard
is,
it at Alcorn's homecoming.
listen, our band is outside.
They were battling.
It's so great to have
Yeah.
this band. I mean, their
Absolutely.
homecoming parade.
I tell you,
They're
5 years
they're
ago.
really proud.
I was going through my phone and I'm trying to find some pictures for my graduating daughter, and came across a video from the first year. It's a huge
It is. That is
difference.
crazy. What a difference.
What a difference.
So proud of them.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved second, all in favor? Passes 4-0.
Thank you.
8.5.
8.5, approval of use of facility. You see the request from the NAACP to use the Natchez School cafeteria. Also the request for the middle school cafeteria. And there is a program coming up that Visit Natchez is going to do, and they would just like to use that Washington property for
What program
parking.
is it?
I believe
At
that's
Jefferson
the,
College?
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, Brian.
But
It's a
For the
recognition.
Prince.
Yes. Prince Ed.
Yes, for Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. I think you look at the news on that.
I know.
18. Oh, 18.
But But now, do we have, aren't we renting that to something? Was truck drivers, okay.
We're not.
Behind, oh, we're not.
We're not.
Okay.
We
Go ahead.
do that.
All right. I move that we approve the use of these facilities.
Second,
Been moved and second, all in,
aye.
it's 4-0. They gonna use that for parking, but you know you got all them trucks and things
Well,
out
I
there.
No.
just said, I just asked that, but we're,
Oh, you did
it's
that?
okay.
We're working on that, working with Officer Davis. We may have to get a little heavy-handed because they continuously park.
Well, I saw them, I just assumed we still had the agreement.
No, ma'am.
We don't.
Because remember now, there is an agreement that should be expiring soon with another entity.
Well, let's talk about that.
There's another entity who we
Okay.
partnered with for that facility, and so we could not sublease it.
Gotcha. But as Jefferson College grows, I'm hoping that we can work with them, because
Yes.
that's where the preservation school
Yes.
is going, yeah.
Put up things, just change.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want-
8.6.
8.6, Mr. James, members of the board, is the request to approve the revision to policy DJD, which is, covers expense reimbursements. We added provisions explaining the meal reimbursements. So for breakfast, it is allowable when the employee's departure time is prior to 6 a.m. and overnight travel is required. Lunch reimbursement is allowable when the employee's departure time is prior to 11 a.m. and the return time is after 2 p.m. and overnight travel is required. The dinner reimbursement is allowable when the employee returns later than 8 o'clock p.m. and overnight travel is required. So we just wanted to make certain that our policy was very clear about the reimbursements, what is the allowable time frame.
And this is the state,
Yes, it
the
is.
state regulations.
Yes.
Yeah. Second.
And moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, passes 4-0. 8.7.
8.7, as you all are aware, Tawana Williams with Workforce Development made a presentation to the board regarding their endeavors to expand their programs. I'm going to ask permission of the board to work with Attorney Keenly. They are now looking at possibly moving to an alternate site in the school district, and that actually is going to come up as a discussion, 8.11. We have some challenges with the physical plant at Robert Lewis that may hinder them being able to open in their projected timeline. So we are working with Ms. Williams to try to identify an alternate site, possibly at the Natchez-Adams Academy, so that they're able to continue to expand that program, open on time, and it would not interfere with the services that are already being provided at that site. So if you allow, just approve for Attorney Keenly and I to work with Workforce Development to finalize this agreement.
So they're trying to find space for her.
So originally, the discussion request was to use the annex portion of Robert Lewis.
Okay.
However, we have some plumbing issues over there that we're still working through. And there's a concern that we will not be able to solve that issue in time for them to open. So they still want to open in January, so we want to make sure that we are able to provide them space.
So where was she housed?
Currently, they are working there at Colleen. But Colleen is also expanding their workforce development
Okay.
program, and so they're just running out of space.
Okay. So moved.
Wait, Bruce, Attorney King?
All we gotta do is vote, right?
Yeah.
No, Bruce has something.
They'd already done it then.
Approve.
Go ahead, Bruce.
So,
It's just discussion.
11 is the question about where potentially they're gonna lease,
Yes.
right? But this, which we were just discussing, is a readoption and acknowledgement of the prior agreement.
Yeah.
So it's been requested that we
Yeah.
reaffirm the agreement we're already in
Yeah.
because there had been some changes in the board of the supervisors or aldermen, I can't tell you. So this 8 point, whatever it is,
Okay.
It should have the resolution of that they are using our facility.
No, this is a
No, this is the
resolution
original
Of
agreement
the agreement
So let me-
itself,
let me
that we're
correct.
supporting her.
between the city and the county and the community.
Yes.
Okay. I move that we readopt, or did you already do it? Okay.
Look, look at the man, who's doing?
I moved it and you seconded it.
Oh, well, okay, let's go.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, pass 4-0.
Now you go to the other part, whatever the one.
No, we're gonna go to 8.8.
8.8.
8.8 is a request that the Board of Trustees approves the 25-26 MOU between Natchez-Adams School District and Canopy's Children's Solution. As we presented to the board last month, Natchez-Adams School District was selected by the state to participate in Canopy's Anywhere Solutions, which is providing students access to behavior specialists and therapists. We had a wonderful presentation by one of their state coordinators. This will afford an opportunity for our students at Natchez Middle School and Natchez High School to have regular, I would say, check-ins to determine their level of hope, whether that be high hope, medium hope, or low hope. Depending on where they fall on that scale, let's say if they fall into low hope, then they will be afforded an opportunity to work with a hope coach, whose job will be to support that child in increasing their hope. Also, they will have access to therapists, whether that be in person or virtually. Hope coaches will also connect students with community resources. So if we find out that students are having challenges and have low hope because of some family dynamics or some family economical challenges, then the Hope Coach's responsibility will be to connect them with community resources. And so we're excited about this opportunity, so we're requesting that the board approves this MOU,
And it's funded by
the state.
the state. Okay. I move that we accept the MOU between Canopy Children's Solutions and the district.
Moving second, all in favor? Pass 4-0. 8.9. Pass.
Ms. Bassett online? Okay. 8.9 is a request that the board approves an amendment to the FY26 state and local budget for exceptional services. As you all aware, we have to ensure that maintenance of effort is met by ensuring that the upcoming year's budget is at or above the level of state and local expenditures from last year's compliance, to ensure that last year's compliance was met, and MD has confirmed that eligibility was not met for 23-24. So this amendment will ensure that we meet that requirement of maintenance of effort.
So moved.
Yeah, I'm reading too.
So maintenance of efforts basically says if the expenditures were at $3.7 million, then our budget has to be 3.7 million or above. So we have to maintain that or be above.
Yep, maintain it all over.
Moving second, all in favor? Pass 4-0. Okay, 8.10. 8.10.
Ms. Butler?
Good afternoon, Mr. James, members of the board, Superintendent McDonald, Assistant Superintendents, Mr. Fields, and Dr. Morrison, and Board Attorney. For your review and approval is a request for approval of IT department compensation. Our technology department is one of the most astute departments in our district. I have worked side by side with Tarvis, Tennessee, who is the lead IT person for over 10+ years. He has maintained a disposition of integrity, where he ensures every device, especially for testing, but every device is kept up to date. They're serviced on a regular basis, and he and his team do any and everything that I've ever asked of them. for our technology. It is the recommendation of the superintendent that the IT department is provided a compensation, and it is paid through a special fund of federal programs. So it is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the proposed compensation increase for the 5 IT department employees as outlined and funded through the federal programs department.
So moved.
How are they being funded? I mean, now,
Are
we're
they
paying them out of our
They are
fund.
currently district employees, so they come out of the district fund. However, this request here is in being aware of the increased responsibilities of the IT department since COVID, with the increased number of computers that we have in the district, the increase to our network that we require those upgrades, and especially in cybersecurity. Since our last challenge, having to work with increasing, so they're having to touch every computer again to update passwords and so forth. So this is just an acknowledgement. So this is just a one-time compensation.
A one-time
Yes.
compensation.
Okay,
Okay,
because
and
it says,
using federal funds.
On federal funds,
To do
yes.
that.
so it says annual compensation
This is for
One
this
time.
for
year.
this year.
So if there's a need and we come, then that will be a continuous request.
Right.
And
But
it's
this
a-
is for this year, 25, 26.
Okay.
So this is, thank you for being there.
So moved. They talk.
Well, it's cybersecurity, correct?
Yeah.
I mean,
She second. All in favor? Pass 4-0. 8.11.
And we've had this discussion already, Mr. James. It's just a discussion. If the board will allow me to have those conversations with Ms. Williams and Workforce Development regarding the use of Natchez Options Academy, identifying a space, and then we'll come back to the board with final plans.
second.
And then second, all in favor? Passes 4-0. 8.12.
8.12 is a request of the board to approve an extension of the 25-26 Child Nutrition Services MOU between Natchez-Adams School District and Instant Impact Global Charter School. As you are all aware, at the beginning of the school year, they requested a 3-month contract in order to make certain that their contractual agreement was in alignment with their enrollment. And so now the request is to extend that agreement starting November 3rd through December the 19th.
Okay.
So
There is
moved.
not an
Well,
increase in the number of
okay,
meals.
that's what I said.
No, ma'am, there is not.
Okay, so moved.
Move second, all in favor? Alright, passes 4-0. Okay, item number 9.1, board calendar. Anything needs to be added or taken off, given Ms. Davis, so she can update for the calendar. 9.2.
Good evening, Mr. James, members of the board, Ms. McDonald. I believe y'all seen your packet that the band also requested security for their trip to Texas.
Denied.
Before you had a quarterly safety report from the months of August through October. Any questions? July.
Okay.
Thank you.
Security, they need security.
Yes, sir. It's, you know, it's dangerous in
We'll
Texas.
get with Sheila Patton. We need you here. We'll send somebody up there. Okay, 9.3.
9.3, I hope that the board had an opportunity to review the board updates that I sent on this past Friday. Of course, you all are aware that this has been a busy month in Natchez-Adams School District. Let me start off by saying that the school district continues to send its condolences to the family of Ms. Lena Wilson, who was a longtime bus driver, not only for Natchez-Adams School District, but she continued with Echo Ride. And also Mrs. Vilma Anderson Lee, who was a case manager in the exceptional ed department, who again was a longtime district employee, and their presence will be greatly missed. On this past Thursday, I believe it was, I had an opportunity to sit on a panel with the NAACP as a part of their community forum, informing our community regarding the potential impacts of the school choice legislation that is moving through our legislature. So it was a very very informative discussion. And as we know that school choice, there is a big push by lobbyists, there's a big push by some of our elected officials to have school choice as a part of options for our parents. The only concern that I have as a superintendent that is shared with other superintendents across the state and other professional educational organizations is that the proposed school choice legislation does not give a level playing field for everyone using public funds. And so public schools are required to meet certain accountability expectations for having access to public funds. The proposed school choice legislation does not pass those same accountability responsibilities on to private schools. And so for public schools, all does mean all. And so any child that is requests to be a member of the Natchez-Adams School District or a student in the school district, we are obligated in order to provide educational services.
So let me make this clear. Private school gets to choose its students, and more importantly, gets to choose its parents. Correct? We do not get to choose our students, nor, more importantly, we don't get to choose our parents.
That's correct.
We are then held to the state standards
Correct.
that the private school is not.
Correct.
All right.
So if the argument is public schools, you have this money and you need to meet these certain educational targets annually, then that same expectation should be for everyone who receives public funds. Again, a very informative panel. In your board reports, you should see the attendance reports from each of our schools, which was a part of the board calendar, so we'll ensure that you get those on a regular basis. We just wanted to ensure that the board is aware of attendance for our students, but also attendance for our teachers. And so if you'll notice that we have some schools who have teachers who have not missed any days this school year, and we thank them tremendously for being present for our students and for the work that they do in the classrooms. Mr. Fields, if you'll come on. Mr. Fields has some information he wants to share.
Doesn't Mr. Fields look nice today?
Somebody said he moved from a Kappa to an
Wow.
Y'all want family? Mr. James, members of the board, we just want to say thank you, thank God, and thank proper planning for a fantastic homecoming in Natchez. We have time. I know there have been a number of articles written just about the economic impact and all of the people who were here to celebrate just being a bulldog. So we had a great homecoming trail ride edition. We, if you see the total revenues in front of you, total $54,215. We collected everything electronically this year, so that was a plus and a benefit to us. We did have more expenditures this year, but they were well worth it. With the fencing that we had up,
Fencing, yes.
and what we did with law enforcement.
Right.
They were a major presence. They did a fantastic job, but our people did a great job. Mr. Davis was absolutely fantastic throughout the whole process of organizing.
Looks like he needs those tests.
So, we made a total net of a little over $35,000. And with the monies that we raised last year, we were able to do some upgrades to our facilities, specifically those sports who raise small revenue, like softball. We really need to get some things done out there. So we started last year replacing bleachers and those type of things. We're able to assist with field trips. So we are putting the funds raised towards students and the things that we want to do, and don't have to come and worry you all about it.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Just want to applaud my team, a true team. There's nothing that was needed that they were not there to respond to. Again, started with Officer Davis, just an awesome job of coordinating everything from law enforcement presence to permits for our parade, making certain, I think we spent about 13 to 14 hours on golf carts and side-by-sides moving throughout that campus. I told someone year one, it took me about 2 months to get my body back in shape from Tent City. I think Mr. Fields found his toe last week, so we're back moving. But again, just thank Officer Davis. I don't want to name names because I don't want to forget anyone, but everyone who had a hand in making certain that our homecoming celebration was awesome. That was from the special dress days throughout the school district to coronation. That was absolutely beautiful. The coronation pictures, which were awesome. We have an awesome PR team. That large team up there does really a great work, and everybody who helped us coordinate Tent City, and we are appreciative of their dedication to our school district, and most importantly to our students.
So I think you all did great by moving the parade to Thursday to accommodate our downtown businesses.
Yes.
We want to be good partners.
Yeah, and you were. We were.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all that I have on my reports.
Okay, school board report.
I read some of the reviews, because I really don't go to games or anything like that, but every review that I read about Tent City was great. It was declaration to Ms. McDonough and the whole school district. People even told me that we had law enforcement from Vidalia. So everything was organized and executed perfectly. But as usual, I always say, stay safe. We appreciate everything. Stay safe, because COVID is still out there. So everybody, please stay safe, and we appreciate everything you do for the district.
Again, I wanted to say congratulations for the homecoming, because everyone, the parade was fantastic. I watched it, and people were, happy, and it was a joyous occasion, and that is to the credit to all of you all, so thank you.
And I want to say, of course, Natchez High's homecoming is, don't do that before Alcorn's homecoming, because I was one tired sister. But, and I know the band was tired, because they played all night Friday night, had to get up early Saturday morning to come to our parade. And they were battling other bands early in the morning. And I was out there right along with them, because I am just so proud of Natchez and the schools and how they represent us. So just continue doing what you're doing, everybody. We look good.
Thank you.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out to the meeting. We getting ready to join. Let you go. All right.
I move that, we adjourn. No, we close the termination.
Been moving second, all in favor. Passed 4-0. Close termination. Thank you all.